Hey folks, welcome back aboard. Today, I've got something special for you. Something that's making waves across marinas, boat shows, and yacht clubs all over the world. It's sleek, it's smart, and yeah, it's Chinese. I'm talking about the Oceanwalker S60, a 60-foot luxury power catamaran that's got people buzzing for all the right reasons. Now, I'll admit, I was skeptical at first. A big catamaran built in China, claiming high-end luxury and hybrid tech? Sounded like marketing fluff. But once I got a closer look, let's just say my jaw dropped more than once. In this video, we're diving into exactly why everyone's talking about this Chinese power catamaran. From its hybrid power system and futuristic design to the little onboard touches you don't expect. This thing is out to prove it belongs on the world stage. So grab your coffee, your beer, whatever you like, and settle in. Let's step aboard the Oceanwalker S60. When I first heard about the Oceanwalker S60, I figured it was another sleek, oversized catamaran with all the usual bells and whistles. But once I dug into the tech side of things, I realized this boat is doing something pretty different. It's not just about luxury, it's about how that luxury is powered, managed, and sustained at sea. The backbone of the S60 is a twin diesel engine setup, Volvo Penta D6 440s, giving it a solid punch when you need to cover miles. But the real conversation starter is the hybrid system. This isn't your average genset battery combo. We're talking about a smartly integrated setup that combines solar panels, a hefty lithium battery bank, and advanced energy management. The boat's solar array is mounted across the hardtop and can pull in up to 8 kilowatts of energy in ideal sun. That solar power feeds into an 80 kilowatt-hour battery system. In plain language, that means you can run air conditioning, appliances, lights, and electronics, all without firing up a noisy generator. On calm days or nights at anchor, that silent power makes a big difference. There's also a touchscreen energy control system that shows you real-time usage and input. It's like having a dashboard for your house, except your house is floating and a lot cooler. You can balance your loads, see where energy's going, and optimize how you use it day to day. It's a geek's dream, but also super practical if you're cruising full-time or just want to cut back on fuel. And then there's the range. With a fuel capacity of over 3,000 liters, around 850 gallons, you're looking at long-distance capability. If you throttle back and cruise economically, the boat can push up around 3,000 nautical miles. That's serious range for a boat this size, especially one as comfortable as this. But all of this technology doesn't overwhelm the experience. It's tucked away behind seamless cabinetry and elegant surfaces. You don't see wires, switches, or clunky gear. You just feel the effects. Cool air, quiet nights, and the ability to stay out longer without worrying about refueling or running a genset all night. The Oceanwalker S60 might be built in China, but it's engineered with global ambitions. And when it comes to technology, it's not just catching up, it's stepping ahead in some smart, thoughtful ways. For cruisers who want performance without the headache, or for folks just looking for a quiet, clean onboard experience, this boat delivers. Stepping onto the Oceanwalker S60 doesn't feel like stepping aboard a boat. It feels like entering a luxury apartment that just happens to float. Every surface, every angle, every choice speaks to comfort. From the moment you hit the aft deck, you can tell this cat was designed for living well. The cockpit is open and shaded, with deep seating that wraps around a large dining table. It's the kind of space that invites long dinners, sunset cocktails, or just stretching out with a book and the sound of water lapping behind you. Everything is flush and tidy, with teak underfoot and soft lighting tucked into the ceiling above. Step through the sliding doors into the main saloon, and it gets even better. You've got a fully equipped galley to starboard with induction cooking, full-size appliances, and more counter space than most condos. To port, there's a big lounge area with a table that lowers into a second berth if you need it. The windows are massive. Natural light pours in. You can see the sea from every angle, which is exactly what you want out here. Down below, each hull is home to spacious private cabins. Depending on the layout, you get either 3 or 4 full staterooms, each with its own ensuite bathroom. The finishes are clean and modern, think soft leathers, matte woods, and brushed metal accents. And there's headroom everywhere. Even tall folks won't feel cramped. The master's suite is something else entirely. Walk-around queen bed, full closet space, and a bathroom that feels like something from a boutique hotel. There's even space for a vanity or a small desk depending on your layout. It's a boat, yes, but it doesn't feel like you're roughing it in any way. On the flybridge, there's yet another social zone with sun loungers, another helm station, and a wet bar with a grill. Whether you're cruising, anchored, or just rafted up with friends, it's a space that makes you want to stay put. And that's the real charm of the Oceanwalker SS60. It's not just a way to get somewhere. It's a place you genuinely enjoy being. Every square foot feels intentional. For $3 million, you expect comfort. But what you get here is something a little more. It's ease. It's elegance. It's the kind of boat that turns heads, sure. But more importantly, it makes you want to stay aboard just one more day, and then another. When you first step onto the Oceanwalker S60, you expect a certain level of comfort. Big windows, nice finishes, plenty of space. But what really makes this boat stand out are the small, thoughtful surprises you start noticing the longer you stay aboard. Take the flybridge, for example. Beyond the usual helm and lounge setup, there's a built-in jacuzzi. It's not oversized or flashy, just cleanly integrated into the deck space, offering a place to soak with a view. It's the kind of touch you'd expect on a much larger yacht, and here it feels like a quiet statement. This boat is meant for living well, not just getting from A to B. Down below, the surprises continue. The cabins don't just have big beds, they've got full closets, private heads, and actual walking space. Even the guest cabins feel more like hotel rooms than boat bunks. There's proper headroom, natural light through wide hull windows, and storage in all the right places. In the saloon, the galley setup is especially well done. You get full-size appliances, a built-in water purifier, and plenty of counter space for real cooking. And, unlike many boats where the galley's tucked into a corner, here it's part of the flow. Open, bright, and social. The utility systems follow that same smart logic. Climate control is zoned and nearly silent, which means you can sleep without engine hum or fan noise. Lighting is soft and adjustable, with both overhead and accent options. And everything, from battery levels to tank status, is visible through a central touchscreen interface that actually makes sense. Storage is another quiet win. Nearly every unused space, under beds, seats, even steps, has been turned into a locker. It's not obvious, but once you start tucking things away, you realize just how well this boat is organized. What ties all these features together is a clear focus on comfort, without gimmicks. The Oceanwalker S60 doesn't shout for attention. Instead, it quietly delivers a refined, livable experience that's a step above what you might expect, especially if you come aboard thinking it's just another flashy catamaran from a new builder. This one earns its place. Hybrid power systems on boats have come a long way, and the Oceanwalker S60 is proof that this technology isn't just for concept yachts anymore, it's ready for real-world cruising. What's impressive here isn't just that it has a hybrid setup, but how smoothly it all comes together to support life aboard without sacrificing performance or comfort. At the heart of the system are two Volvo D6 440 diesel engines. These provide the primary propulsion and give the boat a solid cruising speed when you need it. But what really changes the game is the integration of solar and battery power into everyday operations. Mounted on the hardtop is a sleek solar array rated at 8 kilowatts. It quietly soaks up energy throughout the day, feeding it directly into the boat's lithium battery bank. That battery system holds up to 80 kilowatt hours. To put that in perspective, it's enough to run all your onboard systems for hours, maybe even days, without touching the generator or main engines. Lights, refrigeration, pumps, entertainment, even air conditioning if you're conservative. This means at anchor, you can enjoy total silence while still living in full comfort. No fumes, no noise, just the sounds of the sea. What makes the system truly user-friendly is the energy management interface. Everything is displayed on a clean touchscreen panel, both at the helm and inside the saloon. You can monitor charge rates, battery levels, and system loads in real time. Want to cut power to unnecessary systems while charging? You can. Want to prioritize solar input to specific areas? That's possible too. The system also includes a smart switching feature between diesel and electric. When you're maneuvering in tight spaces or gliding out of an anchorage, the boat can switch to silent electric mode for smooth, precise handling without engine rumble. It's a small thing, but it makes docking and early morning departures feel calm and controlled. And yes, there's a generator on board for backup, but in practice, it stays off more often than not. That means fewer service hours, less fuel burned, and more independence from marinas. In the Oceanwalker S60, hybrid power isn't just a flashy add-on. It's a core part of how the boat works. And it actually works well. It lets you cruise smarter, stay out longer, and enjoy the quiet moments that make life at sea so special. Plenty of boats are stylish, spacious, or packed with features, but the Oceanwalker S60 manages to blend all three in a way that genuinely stands out. It's not just a big, shiny power catamaran. It's a carefully thought-out platform for long-term comfort, quiet operation, and effortless living. And that combination is what makes it so unique. First off, there's the way it's designed for both luxury and practicality. The layout isn't just for show, it works. You've got multiple social zones, a shaded aft cockpit for meals, a bright saloon with huge wraparound windows, a flybridge with its own helm, bar, and lounging space. Every area feels connected, but also distinct. You can host a crowd or find your own quiet corner to relax. It's a boat that fits how people actually live and travel. The hybrid power system is another standout. The integration of solar, battery storage, and diesel propulsion isn't just there to tick a box, it actually improves the experience on board. Quiet mornings at anchor without a generator running. Systems powered through solar-charged batteries. Smooth handling in marinas using silent electric propulsion. It gives you the freedom to cruise further and stay longer, without constantly worrying about fuel, noise, or maintenance. What also sets the Oceanwalker S60 apart is the level of finish and attention to detail. From the materials in the cabins to the layout of the galley, it feels like a boat designed by people who understand life at sea. The water purification system means less dependence on shore supplies. The storage is generous and smartly placed. Even the lighting is well thought out, with soft accents and zoned controls that let you set the mood wherever you are on board. And then there are the unexpected touches, the features you don't find on most boats this size. Things like a built-in jacuzzi on the flybridge, zoned climate control, or the strength and versatility of the hydraulic swim platform. Each one adds just a little more to the experience, and together, they elevate this catamaran from nice to memorable. In the end, the Oceanwalker S60 stands out not because it tries to be something radical or flashy. It's unique because it delivers what modern cruisers actually want: comfort, independence, quiet luxury, and smart systems that make life afloat smoother. It's a boat that feels ready for today's world, and that's what makes it special. So that's the Oceanwalker S60, a power catamaran that goes way beyond expectations. It's not just about the size or the luxury finish, though there's plenty of both. It's about how well everything works together. The hybrid power, the smart design, the comfort at sea, it all adds up to a boat that's not just built to impress, but built to live aboard. Whether you're planning long-range cruising, coastal hopping, or just looking for something that lets you stay off-grid without giving up the good stuff, this cat delivers. And yeah, it might come from China, but it's built with global ambition and real-world sensibility. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below, especially if you've sailed something similar or if this one's made it onto your dream list. Until next time, fair winds and calm anchorages. See you out there.